In this video, we're going to discuss a couple straightforward ways to share our resources with colleagues. So once we enter our resources section, there's a couple ways we can start to share. Let's say, for example, I want to share my sample collection. You can click your collection, and you'll notice the share button here. If I go ahead and click share, I can add people by name. So I'm sharing this. And multiple people at once, it tells me I have one person selected. If I want to share another person at the same time, their name, enter, two, and notice two people are selected, Travis Engstrand and Matt Norris. Now let's say I want to share this resource with somebody who's not at my site. Mine defaults to Grossmont Union High School District because I'm a digital learning coach and that's what site or location I'm tied to. But in order to search for people who are not at your site, you're going to have to switch this to the site that they work at. So for example, if I was going to share this with somebody at El Cajon Valley, I would need to select El Cajon Valley, type in by name, and now I can add this person here. If I wanted to add somebody from Grossmont, I could type in their name, and their list would come up as well. Go ahead and click Add People. I'm going to go ahead and add those people with permissions. So now if Matt Norris or Travis Engstrand logged into their resources in Schoology, they would see the sample collection, and they would be able to access this content. Now, once you share that with colleagues, we do want to make sure that beyond adding people, when we click permissions right here, we want to give them the proper either viewing or editing rights. So for Travis and Matt, view only. I'm going to allow Travis to edit, and I'm only going to allow Matt to view. Editing means you can remove, you can modify, and you can add to. So that's the first way we're going to share. Another way we can share is by making our resources public. So if we feel that we have some resources that might be supportive of something in the larger public domain of Schoology, we can certainly share our resources so that they're accessible through the public search. And the way that we do that is in our personal library. So let's go to our sample collection, for example. Let's say that I wanted to share this and make it public. I can go ahead and click this icon right here. Okay, and we see that tests and quizzes will not be included for test security purposes. And I can go ahead and apply these filters right here and then go ahead and click Make Public, and then now it will be publicly searchable. Some considerations for sharing: if you're working with a PLC and everybody's using Schoology, or you have just a handful of colleagues that you're working with, maybe not a large PLC, but really thinking about if you work with colleagues, whether it's a professional learning community or at a department level, maybe you have a group at a site that's maybe not tied to content, but maybe you're curating curriculum through Schoology in another way that's not necessarily maybe tied to a classroom. Maybe you're doing professional development at your school. And so maybe you have rights to create professional development folders in your resources as well. So really, this can be a great way to share resources between colleagues, not only within the site, but across the district as well.